Hey guys, Aquatic Feline here, and welcome to a new Touhou video. I'm starting here on this pause screen because the title screen is pretty glitched out and trippy. Trippy, yo, dog. Anyway, it's been a while since I've recorded anything, so to get back in the groove, I'm doing hand movements right now. You can't see it, but it's like I'm waxing my hands with some special lube or something. Anyway, to get back in the groove, I wanted to do some Touhou. Not just any Touhou. This Touhou is sped up to 90 FPS because, for those who don't know, and I'm probably talking way too much here without, not get to the video already, but Touhou has a lot of difficulties, blah blah blah. I've always wanted to be able to beat lunatic difficulty, and I felt like I was skill capped. I hate that term, skill cap, but that's what I felt like I was at. So, there was a suggestion given to me to play a game at 90 FPS, like the normal difficulty 90 FPS, so that's what I'm doing. Normal difficulty 90 FPS. I've beaten it like once and I've died multiple times using Reimu with holy homing amulets. So you'll notice for those experienced with Touhou, specifically Perfect Cherry Blossom, you notice a significant speed increase. For those not, we're starting that over. That was just me screwing things up. But for those who aren't used to Touhou, you probably won't notice any difference. Really, 90 FPS is not as scary as it sounds, but at the same time, it's twice as scary as it sounds. That makes no sense, yo, but dog, geez. But it's okay. I need to stop talking yo dog gee. It just does not work at all. I'm in a very chillaxed mood right. What the crap is wrong with me? Holy crap, geez, dude. Sorry. I promise I won't restart every time I die. But I guess I'm all nervous or something. I'm a nervous Nelly. Nelly. Yeah. For some reason I expected people to laugh at that. Like, I don't know if viewers are actually laughing at the fact that I called myself a nervous Nelly or not. But I was like expecting to hear people laugh. I don't know. I'm weird. That's egotistical right there, I guess. Have you ever told a joke and you like expected people to laugh and then they didn't and then you felt stupid? I guess that's kind of the feeling I was getting, but I don't know if it was funny or not, because I can't judge your reactions while I'm recording. I have to wait until you post comments saying, "Hey dude, that was funny! It was hilarious when you called yourself a nervous Nelly." These guys sound exactly like that, too. But yeah, 90 FPS makes things go relatively fast. As you can say, we're already the first boss! It's Letty Whiterock, which is the lamest name ever for a Touhou character, in my opinion. For a second there, I had to check her name. No, Letty's an okay name. It fights aliens, it isn't afraid of anything. Overused meme. Alright, cold sign. I used to call memes meme. I always looked funnier to me, and they should be called meme. Or mimi! But just calling a meme sounds lame. I realized by dispelling my variant that means I would not be able to capture the spell, but I did it anyway, because I'm pro like that. I guess. Like I said, I'm just pretty relaxed at the moment. It's a relaxing day. Don't you dare get hit there, or I will punch you in the face. Thank you. This specific spell card is actually very difficult on Lunatic for whatever reason. It's like more difficult than most of the level 2 spell cards, like the spell cards in level 2. On Lunatic anyway. On normal mode shouldn't be a problem. But now Letty Whiterock is dead, and life can be happy once more. Stage 2. You'll notice this will fly by really fast. Perfect Cherry Blossom is actually one of the longer games in my opinion because it's normally quite a slow-paced Touhou game. There's high bullet density, but generally the bullets are relatively slow for a Touhou game. But since I'm playing at 90 FPS, it sort of like gets rid of that slowness about it, and still keeps the density. So fun for that. Meaning, it makes things quite difficult. I tried playing Subterranean Mammies on that 90 FPS. That was significantly harder than this. That's Touhou 11, by the way, for those who aren't versed in the Touhou. So yeah. Chen is not that difficult to start out with. Her non-spell cards can be kind of tricky. And then it goes to this spell card, which is kind of easy, in a way. Once again, this is a significantly easier spell. It scales quite well with FPS increase. Yeah, sure. I'm talking all MMO chat talking about how things scale and such. But basically, what I mean by scaling is it becomes quite a bit difficult with the FPS increase as opposed to some spells which won't really be any more difficult than they normally are. Yeah, I should just stop talking now. So, how's it going, fairies? I think you're going pretty good. And here comes Chen Boss. Non-spell, first non-spell, just this, followed by those annoying green dots. Those annoying green dots are quite annoying. That's why they're called the annoying green dots, even though they're not really dots, they're bullets. Bullet dots! Now I'm just thinking of Dot from Animaniacs. This spell can be pretty trippy if you're not... I need to stop using that term, trippy. Basically, there's like very specific pattern to this, which I cannot explain with words at all, so just do what I do. And we're good. Do pentagram flight. You can gain some massive graze points on this non-spell with those arrowheads by just tapping a little bit to the left each time they fly at you, but yeah. Who cares about graze points, right? This spell just sucks. Try to stay up as high as you can, so you have plenty of time to move down when the red ones explode. Other than that, I mean, like, I'm in a bad spot right now, but it's okay. What the? Excuse me. I'm just gonna keep going, doesn't matter. I usually hit the life cap early on in this anyway because I'm playing with increased lives. So yeah, I'll just pretend that didn't happen. It'll be all okay. Like that 70s show. Because it's all alright. Like, this spell is not any harder with the 90 FPS increase. I mean, I guess it is, but not really. It's just a simple spell. Alice Land! I had a friend online who was obsessed with Alan and like watched porn of her and stuff. And like showed me some of the stuff. It was pretty interesting. I just made that up. Well, actually, I didn't make up the friend part. I do have friends online. I haven't really been talking to many of them lately, though. Anyway, as I was saying, I had a friend who was absolutely obsessed with Alice and wanted to make her his wife, despite the fact that Alice is neither human nor real. I'm not sure which one's worse. Yes, Alice looks human. She might have been human at one point, but she's no longer human. She's yokai. Everyone knows that. You don't marry yokai. Anyway, this non-spell is particularly tricky with the 90 FPS-ness, so be careful. FPS-ness. Or just, you know, bomb spam your way through it like I am. I'm doing quite terrible. I'm probably not going to get this without continuing. If needed, I'll continue because I'm recording, so normally I don't continue and I just start over. But, I suspect a game over on Yuyoku at this point, sometime before her final spell. But then again, with the life cap I won't hit, it won't matter. In theory, I can still recover from this. Once again, particularly nasty non-spells, which Alice seems to be known for. That one is actually not too difficult. You just gotta watch the increasing speeds. Like they all hit you at once. Very nasty strategy. This one, it can be... There's a pattern to this I just have not been able to decipher. Like there, right where I was. If you can find that, you're golden, pony boy. Stay golden, pony boy. Stay golden. Go ahead and die now, Alice, please. Thank you. Crash, Bandicoot. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I need to stop like rushing up to the auto-collect. Auto-collecting is for bads, and I'm a bad. So, how y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty well. Let's see what happened today. I got my hair cut today. My hair was like super long, and I like got it cut. Now it looks so much better. That was a complete waste of a barrier, like the worst time to dispel a barrier ever. But no, I hate this thing because the bullets seem to look like... I don't know if they're actually continuing moving or not, but they certainly look like they are. Foggy London dolls. Alice and her dolls. What about them? I don't know. Nothing about them. Alice actually originally appeared in Touhou 5, Mystic Square, which is a PC-98 game. And she was a lot younger. She was like a little child in that game. Which leads everyone to believe that the PC-98 actually... The games, PC-98, actually occurred like a generation earlier than the Windows games. And like Reimu... Like purple hair Reimu from PC-98 is the ancestor of present-day Reimu. But that's just a theory. because Marissa is human, and well, was in both PC 98 and Windows, so who knows? Personally, I like to think of it as like the previous generation in a way. Who knows? So this level is known for its particularly hard levelness. By that I mean the monsters on this level, fairies, evil pigs, particularly nasty in comparison to some of the other stage 4s of the Touhou series. Hang on, I'm getting a knock on the door or something. I don't know. People love trying to interrupt my recording apparently, but that's not gonna happen because it's been forever since I recorded and I don't have much time left to record. So, whatever. Whatevs. Need autoclick there. Homing amulet definitely trivializes some of the difficulty in this stage, for sure. So crap. That was cool. I had a barrier, so I'm like, I'm gonna risk it. Because I'm pro like that, dudes. I need to stop saying I'm pro. Which is not cool. Not cool at all. Not cool at all. Not cool at all. I don't have any bombs. I thought I did, but I was screwed. Yeah! Here comes Lily White, the most iconic mini-boss of the world, apparently. She is quite difficult, but she's okay. Namely in Touhou 9, which is the battle game, she'll appear when things are going well for you and completely screw you over with that specific attack where she moves backward and shoots out the red and blue balls. Nobody likes blue balls. Ho 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 ho! Sorry. The online community I tend to hang out with, and specifically World of Warcraft. Don't ever say World of Warcraft when playing Touhou. It's bad luck. But anyway, the online communities that I hang out with in that tends to overuse the blue ball joke, in my opinion, to the point where it's not that funny anymore. Speaking of blue balls, very odd streaming right here with these fairies. Like, specifically very odd. The blue ones aren't too hard, it's the red ones that you gotta worry about right here. Because they shoot off in, like, 5 directions? That's an odd number. 5 is completely not an evil number at all! Here comes this mini death fairy. Death fairy! Watch out and bomb it. If you're using the homing amulets like Reimu, you want to bomb it. Because that's the only way you'll have enough damage to kill it, and it drops a bomb anyway. So make sure you always bomb it. Anyway, we reached the life cap with 3 bombs as we enter the Prison River Sisters, and the music started getting really loud there. Possibly because these Prison River Sisters fight with music. Specifically, there are 3 of them. Each of them have their own different instrument, and if you're not using your stupid piercing needle Reimu, this makes that attack really hard. Yes, that attack is quite difficult with the low DPS of Reimu's homing amulets, in my opinion. Of course, there's probably people watching and thinking I'm a complete noob right now. Well, that's okay, because I suddenly developed an accent. Please die. Just die. I kind of like this music. It's like, for whatever reason, whenever I think of boss music for Touhou, like basic themes, this would be it. I don't know why. It's just good, basic boss theme. I shut up there so you could listen to it for a little bit. I'm still shutting up. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. They needed a good theme though, because, well, they use music to attack, so it'd only be appropriate, and I don't know why I got hit there, but that's not cool. It's not cool, bro! It's not cool, bro! Brah! I kept calling my friend Brah, and he's like, why are you calling me Brah, bro? It was quite funny. Okay, that wasn't funny at all. What am I even talking about? I absolutely hate this spell. I like calling bros bra, though, because he reminds me of the bra that goes around breasts. And it's like, I'm calling you a type of woman's underwear. How does that feel? So next time someone calls me bra, I'm going to be like, sup, panties? And they'll be like, oh, yo, what's up, dude? And I wanted to dispel that barrier. Screw. I guess I'll just have to capture this spell instead. And by capture, I mean bomb. But I don't have a bomb going into this one. So I don't know the name of it. I cannot pronounce it. I prefer the River Styx one, which is the hard mode version. I've actually beaten this on hard difficulty. Not 90 FPS hard, but just hard. I only really play on 90 FPS though, because otherwise it's too slow paced. It just takes forever. Specifically, it takes forever. And I have limited time, which is why I wanted to record this today. We now enter stage 5, and we did pretty good on the Prism River Sisters in comparison, because I usually do pretty bad at them. Awkward silence. Yes, we're now entered the Netherworld, and we'll be meeting up with Yomu shortly. Yomu's a pretty cool girl. She stabs you with swords and doesn't afraid of anything. Actually, Yomu's like one of my favorite Touhou characters. She dual-wields swords. She's half Ghost Gardener, and she'll just own you. She'll own your face. She's actually one of the cooler ones. A lot of people agree. In fact, there's a weapon in her in League of Legends called Yomu's Ghost Blade, which is a reference to her. So, if you play League of Legends and you never heard of Touhou, and you buy it, and you commonly buy Yomu's Ghost Blades, you owe her, Yomu, for that item existing, and holy crap, that completely tripped me out, dude. Here's Yomu! She is one of the more serious types, and you could completely avoid this attack by cheating it out, but I didn't. What the crap?! That ball like snuck up on me! So far my prediction of running out of lives sometime during your Yoku fight is coming true. Yomu slows down time in the middle of attacks in a way, so you can guide your way through them, or you can just die and waste a bunch of bombs because you had 3 bombs left when you died because you're a noob. 4 lives left, make it 5. I'm not even full power at the moment. I completely streamed that in the wrong direction. I don't know if this is streamable or not. I'm fairly certain it's not. Okay. Very short amount of time between the mid-boss and boss this stage. So, nice short stage. Yomu opens similarly like she did as her mid-boss form, but it's a slightly different pattern. I don't know how it's a different pattern, it just is. Seriously, these opening attacks from Yomu, they confuse me because they all look the same, but they're all entirely different. This one where she decides to summon her ghost half summons a bunch of bullets, and she slashes her ghost half's bullets in multiple pieces. What the crap! I got fun under there! Reimu, go on a diet so you can fit under things that you should. Stop being like Marissa. Marissa's fat. That's why her hitbox is so big. So, how y'all doing tonight? This attack is quite easy. And I bombed it. I bombed the easiest attack in the game. No, seriously, just don't move. When you see the daggers, move one tap to the right or left, and you can avoid it completely. It's all intimidation. That's all that is. This spell is not difficult at all. In fact, it doesn't even get a hard mode version. That's how easy it is. Watch me screw it up. I said watch me screw it up. See, it's so easy. It's like the bullets dodge you. And I screwed it up. I told you. I guess it does get harder as you go. Okay. But the first couple waves are not hard at all. This spell is also a fairly easy one. Don't get hit by Yomu as she decides to come up from the bottom. She slashes in the bottom and summons bullets from below, and then she shoots big red ones from the top. She likes big red balls. Lucky for me, I'll have red hair. Okay. But no, the bullets from the bottom are really the ones you have to watch out for. It's type attached to the right. We'll dodge the right ones. Now this nasty spell, it's more luck-based than anything in my opinion. Well, I'm sure there's a pattern to it, but I haven't figured it out, so it might as well be luck-based. Or might as well be random for me. But if you do bomb, hope you can bomb away a second wave like that, and you're good. Stay golden, pony boy, stay golden! I'm gonna get one more life before Yoku, but I'm probably not gonna stand a chance, to be honest. I'm sorry I'm not playing at my top skill level for this recording, but that's okay. So now we've entered the final stage, and the fairies are relentless on this stage, as you'll find out quite shortly. First, like that small taste of what's to come, and then they just keep coming and coming, and more and more and more. Oh, don't stop! Yomu comes out for her last thing, and she shoots out this pattern, which is the easiest of these types of patterns. Fastest, though. And Sword Slash is nothing big. And Ageless Obsession, probably her most famous spell card in my opinion. I don't know why. I don't even know why I say that, but to me it's the spell card I always think of when I think of Yomu. And the cool name, Ageless Obsession. She gives you a bomb when you defeat her, and here comes Yuyoku! Yuyoku owns the Netherworld, sort of. So, you're fighting the ghost leader of the Netherworld! Crikey! You have to be very careful on this attack on 90 FPS. It is so much more difficult when it's sped up for some reason. The pattern itself is not too hard when you have time to think, but the problem is they get rid of that time to think when you go 90 FPS. What the crap?! Excuse me. I squeaked. That was very high pitched. I'm gonna have to put a volume warning on that one. Or, you know, just lower my volume like the pro or LPers would do. Not that I'm gonna have time to do that today. Die already! This is where I really wish I had the needles instead of the homing amulets. Because the needles make Yoku so much easier. But no, I'm like, I want to do homing amulets so stage 4 is easier on me. I sounded just like that when I was choosing. Kind of reverse the stream there, but it's quite hard to do. You can... When her fan is open, you can hit the fan anywhere and it'll do damage to her, but hitting her still does more damage, so try to stay under her. It's just no big deal if you can't. Obviously survival is top priority. Yeah, I got deep into concentration there trying to survive, but I kind of screwed myself in the corner. Kind of like what I do on a daily basis every Friday. I don't know why it's a daily basis when I only do it every Friday, but I screw myself in the corner every Friday. Not really. I'm lying. Jeez. I don't screw myself, honestly. Every fact I say about myself in real life is a complete lie, usually. So, you die now? For some reason, I know I was watching a lot of videos of Perfect Cherry Blossom, and they absolutely hate that non-spell attack that we just did. But this spell gets slightly more easier, in my opinion, once those bullets go away. The big blue ones come faster and faster, and faster and harder. Oh! But once you get through the tiny pellet bullets, you're generally not that difficult. You also have to watch out for the ghost butterfly, of course. Ah, easy non-spell. Nice breather here. She closes the fan. She's pretty hard to hit, but she does a fairly poor job of hitting you as well. On easy mode, the butterflies don't appear, making this even easier, because, I mean, the blue little dagger pointy things are the only ones that aimed at you. This is by far her coolest spell. And you can get massive graze points here. Right after 4 waves of that, you want to go to the opposite side and dodge. Whenever I get hit, it's right at the very beginning of this, where she shoots those, like, which are really just to limit your movement, but I always get hit by them, especially on 90 FPS. Perfect Cherry Blossom! Or, not really. I'm actually doing decent, we might make it. I just jinxed myself, I jinxed self. Totes, man, totes. T-O-T-T-S, I jinxed self. As I attempt to get through this. They're aimed at you, but I don't know how. It's a very weird way. And those bullets just keep getting more and more dense. The non-butterfly bullets, I mean. Which just keep appearing more and more. And you can't... What the... Please just die. Thank you. You'd think that'd be the end, but Yomu introduces the first last word spell of the series. Resurrection Butterfly. In theory, coming into the spell with 3 bombs, I should be able to survive it, because I normally do pretty well on this spell. And it's not that much more difficult at 90 FPS in comparison to how it is on 60 FPS, because the pattern's the exact same. And, well, you learn to memorize this pattern really easily. Good Perfect Cherry Blossom players will have this pattern under their belt, and it'll occasionally screw you over with the red butterflies, but not really. I've got a border, and I almost... Sorry. I knocked things over. Completely ruining everything. And she's gone! I actually beat her! I didn't think I would. But she's dead, and I win. And I don't even get a high score, do I? No, I don't, because I only survived one bomb. So now we go to the credits. The credits are pretty screwed up too, aren't? Yeah, the credits are quite screwed up, so I'm gonna have to leave you here. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Enjoy this nice happy picture of Reimu enjoying a nice cup of sake with Marissa. I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. This is Aquatic Feline signing off. Ta-ta.